Hello and welcome to this short video on my Sensing and Internet of Things project. So I'm looking at two core pieces of data here. The first one being an open weather API, so collecting weather data ready for use and for analysis later on. And then I'm also looking at the step counter, which is come from my phone, so I'm looking at my personal steps and then coinciding that with the weather data to see if there's some kind of correlation between the amount that I walk and the weather itself. Is it nicer to walk more? That's kind of the principle that I'm going with here. And you can see that there's a lot of different data available on both of these resources. So as you can see here now, there's a Python script that is calling the data from the API and then uploading that onto a Google Sheet, both from the step collection and from the weather API. Then everything is uploaded into the Google Sheet every single hour for a total of 14 days. So we're looking at 2 weeks worth of data to try and see if there's a correlation. And then in terms of the step count, there is just the date and the time and then the steps themselves. Then moving forward onto the data analysis, you can see here that the code is running perfectly, where all of the analysis has taken place. So we're looking at importing the data from Google Sheets and then utilizing it in Python using Jupyter Notebook to then start analyzing the data and start plotting graphs to see what the correlation is going to be like. Now moving on to the website. This is a really simple and easy to use website, built up as three kind of core parts. So we've got the main section that's got all the bits around data analysis, the timeline, and the collection. We've got a tab about the About page, so that's all about what is this project about, why did I choose what I chose, and then what did I do to kind of do it as well. And as well, if anyone else out there who's seen this and is interested, they're more than welcome to get in touch with me to ask some more questions. But all revolving back around the homepage, making it super easy for the user just to click on anything that they want to go to. So always go back to the homepage. Clicking on the data collection, it's easy to see that we've got the data sheet in there to demonstrate where all the data is, a bit about the basic data and the kind of the figures that we're getting right off the cuff. No analysis, just the straight raw data itself. And then moving on back to the home page and then back into the data analysis page. And in here, there are a fair few figures and descriptions around what actually does that data look like when we start analyzing it and we start understanding the relationships and the correlations between there. And here we can see that there isn't much of a correlation going on between the data points. There aren't that many data samples as well, which suggests that we need to do a little bit more sampling as well. So that is my Sensing and the Internet of Things project. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.